Dear learners and students, welcome to my English class. I am M. A. Gafur, Assistant Teacher in English at Mahashkali Model High School. You all know that we are currently spending our days in anxiety because of the epidemic coronavirus. In this situation, we are totally far away from our classes, studies, and we are also quite far away from each other for a long time. For this, we are trying to give you something to quench your knowledge. Today, I am going to start a new class on completing sentences. Basically, completing sentence includes some important topics of English grammar. These are conditionals, infinitive, gerund, participle, some linking words or connectors, or some important proverbs. Now, I am going to start from conditional sentence. Again, there are two kinds of conditionals. They are real conditionals and unreal conditionals. Basically, real conditionals includes zero conditionals and first conditionals. Again, unreal conditionals includes second conditional and third conditional. In real conditionals, I am going to write the first one, which is zero conditional. Structure number 1 for zero conditional. Structure 1 for zero conditional. If plus present simple plus present simple. In zero conditionals, two tense is in present simple. For example, if you heat water to 100 degree Celsius, it boils. It boils. If he gets time, he goes to play. Here, two clauses are in simple present. If you heat waters to 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. It boils. If he gets time, he goes to play. Here, two clauses are in present simple. Present simple. I am going to write structure number 2 for first conditionals. If plus present simple plus future simple. Future simple. For example, if he returns, I will ask. If it rains, we will get wet. Here, the first clause is in simple present and the other clause or main clause is in future simple. Dear students, sometimes if is replaced by a few phrases or words. These are unless, until, as soon as, when, etc. Such as, for example, unless I have your message, I will wait. Unless I have your message, I will wait. As soon as he arrives, I will leave here. Unless is placed for if. Here, as soon as is placed for if. You have to keep in mind that if is sometime placed by, when, as soon as, until, unless, etc. Students, again in real conditionals, when the main clause is in imperative or command form, we can make another structure of this sentence. Here, structure number 3 is given for imperative or command form. Samples for imperative or command sentence: if the baby cries, give him her milk. If the baby cries, give him her milk. This is a command form. This is an imperative sentence. Again, if you go to the post office, mail the letter. This is command form. If you want to enjoy the natural beauty, go to Cox's Bazar once. These three clauses are in command form. Such kinds are formed in this structure if plus present tense plus command form. Students, now I am going to discuss about unreal conditionals. In unreal conditionals, if the sentences are in positive, actually the meaning is negative. If the verb is positive, actually the meaning is negative. Unreal conditionals includes second conditionals and third conditionals. Structure number 1 of unreal conditionals or second conditional. Unreal conditionals: if plus past simple plus subject would could might plus base form of verb and extension. If the first clause is in past simple, the main clause is subject plus would could might plus base form of verb plus extension. Here are some examples. If I had time, I would go to the beach. If I had time, I would go to the beach. Here the clause is in positive, but the meaning is actually negative. I had time. If I had time, but I had not time. Here, I would go to the beach, but I did not go to the beach. This is called unreal conditionals. At first, I have already told that if the verb is in positive, the meaning is actually negative. If the verb is positive, actual meaning is negative. In second examples, if we had a boat, we would cross the river. If we had a boat, we would cross the river. Here, if we had, but we had not a boat, we would cross the river, but we would not cross the river. We did not cross the river. In third example, if we played well, we could win the match. In these sentences, actually the verbs are in positive, but actual meaning is in negative. Same here in the second clause. Dear students, in unreal conditionals, there is an important note that the first tense of be is always IR. The first tense of be is always IR. If I IR you, I would handle the situation. If I IR you, not was. If he IR a singer, he would sing. If he IR a singer, he would sing, not was, not was. If I were a bird, I would fly in the sky, not was. This is an important note for second conditional. Students, this is a structure of third conditional. In third conditional, if clause is in first perfect and the other clause subject plus would, could, might plus have plus first participle form of verb and extension. In the if clause, tense is first perfect. Tense is first perfect, and in other clause, after subject would, could, may, might, have plus past participle form of verb and extension. Here are some examples. Number 1, if I had seen him, I would have given the news. I would have given the news. This is in first perfect tense, had, verbal. In this sentence, the if clause is in past perfect, had plus past participle form of verb, object, and in main clause, subject, would, have, past participle form of verb, extension. Next, if I had known you, I would have told something. I would have told something. This is in first perfect and this is in subject, would, could, might, have, past participle form of verb and extension. This is also in real conditionals, because if I had seen him, but I had not seen, I would have given the news, but I didn't give the news at all. In next sentence, if I had known you, but I did not know him, I would have told something, but I did not tell something. This is the unreal conditionals. I have discussed two structures in unreal conditionals. One is second conditionals, two is third conditional. Dear students, I have discussed some structures of conditional sentence today, but I have tried my best to give something, but I don't know whatever you have got. If you have any questions, please ask in our comments box. Thank you all. Be safe.